everyone, welcome back to my channel, Joy IELTS. Today we will talk about IELTS writing task. 4 tips for paraphrasing the topic. Samples in the video are from Cambridge IELTS 18. In IELTS writing test, whether it's task 1 or task 2, the introduction paragraph always requires you to paraphrase the topic. Today I'm sharing 4 tips to help you paraphrasing. Tip 1. Simplifying and elaborating, which means replace complex information in the prompt with the simple expression or expand simple information with more detailed descriptions. This technique is particularly useful for task 1. For instance, if the prompt mentions data of 5 countries, you could specify it with specific names. If the prompt lists specific names, you can simplify it to 5 countries. Tip 2. Changing parts of speech. Rewrite the same word by changing the part of the speech, thus altering the sentence structure. Verb, noun, adjective, adverb. Swap them. For example, purify, verb, can become purification, noun, purified, adjective, and purifying, verb and adjective. The sentence structure will then become: first, the juice is purified by the filter. Second, the juice undergoes a purification in the filter. Third, we can use a filter to purify the juice. Tip 3. Paraphrase from the given text. In task 1 process diagram task, we sometimes find different expressions relate to the same topic in the given text. We can directly use this alternative expression in paraphrased introduction. Like in this sample test, the prompt shows that the diagram below shows a manufacturing process of making sugar from sugarcane. The title here said how sugar is produced from sugarcane, so we can just combine them together into one sentence. The diagram illustrates how sugar is produced from sugarcane. Tip 4. Synonyms. Many people think it's a difficult technique. Here is my suggestion. Try to explain the word. For example, city residents. What does it mean? It means people who live in the city. So replace it with people live in the city or city residents. These are my favorite 4 tips. Remember, there is no need to force yourself to find 3 or more different expressions for a single word, as a well-written essay will involve various vocabulary. Just be flexible in your approach to paraphrasing. Now let's practice together. First example, the graph illustrates the percentage of the population in 4 Asian countries living in cities from 1970 to 2020. With prediction for 2030 and 2040. Try tip 1, simplifying and elaborating. Change of 4 Asian countries to of Philippines, Malaysia, Thailand, and Indonesia. Simplify from 1970s to 2020 into in the past 50 years or over the past 5 decades. And revise for 2030, 2040 to in the next 20 years or in the coming 2 decades. Tip 2. Changing parts of speech. Replace prediction with predictive data, turning a noun into adjective. Tip 3. Synonyms. Give information to show the data. Replace percentage of the population living in cities with city residents proportion. So the revised sentence could be: the line chart below shows the data on the proportion of city residents in Philippines, Malaysia, Thailand, and Indonesia over the past 5 decades, with predictive data for the next 20 years. Example 2. The chart illustrates the number of households in the U.S. by their annual income in 2007, 2011, and 2015. Tip 1. Simplifying and elaborating. We can replace U.S. to American or United States of America, make it more complex, and simplify 2007, 2011, and 2015 in in 3 different years. Tip 2 and 3 are not applicable here. Just skip it. Try tip 4, synonymous. Change illustrate the number to provide the information data on. Replace households with families. Turn annual income to annual earnings. Then, the revised sentence could be, the bar chart below provides data on American families according to their annual earnings in 3 different years. Example 3. In many countries around the world, rural people are moving to cities, so the population in the countryside is decreasing. For task 2, synonymous and changing parts of speech are commonly used techniques. Let's try synonymous first. Replace many with numerous, around the world with globally, and replace rural people with the people living in the countryside or rural residents. Change move to a more commonly used term, relocate. Then let's try changing parts of speech. Convert is decreasing, which is a present continuous verb, into a noun form like a decrease or a decline. So the revised sentence would be, in numerous countries globally, people from rural areas are relocating to urban centers, leading to a decline in the population of the countryside. That's all for today's video. Hope you like it. If you have any questions, leave a comment. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time. Bye-bye.